Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Very pleasant start to the day, in part, I think, because of the dew point value, which feels so comfortable out there in the 50s, upper 50s, 57 actually is the dew point value. That feels great. 62 degrees the air temperature, a lot of clear sky out there. We have some high-level clouds that will be streaming by from time to time today, and I think especially in the second half of the day as those wind speeds start to pick up. Right now they're east-northeast at about 6. Probably be able to at least double that by the afternoon. And with a surge of an easterly wind, we'll pick up some higher-level clouds, kind of move them across the region as well, and I think it should lead to just a really pretty evening period for us tonight. Sunset should be just gorgeous, I think. So we have a lot of comfortable temperatures across the Suncoast, not only in downtown Sarasota and downtown Bradenton, where temperature is 62, but 62 is a very popular number in many locations. Wauchula, Arcadia, Myakka, as I said, Bradenton, Sarasota, all coming in at 62. We have 63 in Northport and 64 degrees at Lakewood Ranch, 63 also in Parrish and Inglewood coming in at 64, 65 in Venice, and 67 degrees at Longboat Key. Across the region, there's just no rain to talk of. That easterly wind flow continues to be brisk. And good news from Moat Marine, spotters at various beaches across the Suncoast not finding any red tide irritant in the air. So we like that. The full report of the red tide concentrations in our area waters will be coming out a little bit later today. And with that, I expect to see, again, low concentrations in most locations. And the general trajectory of all the red tide that's in the water is for it to be moving over the next 3 days out to sea, thanks to this easterly wind flow. And that easterly wind flow is going to be with us each and every day for the next several days. It did lead to a few spotty showers around the mouth of Charlotte Harbor. I guess I should say sprinkles, not really showers. They didn't last long, and they certainly did not add to the rainfall bucket or in any way alleviate the fire risk that we have across Central Florida right now. Most of Central Florida and South Central Florida now under drought conditions, according to the U.S. Drought Monitor. So we'll have to be especially careful with fire as the fire risk remains high. As far as our airport hubs go, no problems here weather-wise. There is a chance of a thunderstorm in areas of northern parts of Georgia, just to the north of Atlanta, and also back toward the Raleigh-Durham airport. Even Charlotte could see a thunderstorm today, but nothing severe and nothing that should in any way cause weather halts to airport traffic. Across the state of Florida, we won't see any thunderstorm activity today. High pressure, the dominant weather feature over the eastern seaboard. A couple of low pressure areas bringing rains to the Pacific Northwest and also moving through the western Great Lakes up into Canada. A trailing cold front triggering showers through Kansas City into northern parts of Texas today. And in fact, that system will be moving into the northeast over the weekend and maybe produce a little bit of rainfall for the Easter parade in New York City. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us, though, sinks into the Atlantic and south, bringing us this easterly surging wind later on today. So boaters, pay attention to those latest forecasts. You could have an exercise caution statement or a small craft advisory both tonight and maybe even tomorrow evening as well as those winds surge. Easter looks great. Next chance of rain comes next week.